Terry, I've seen you after many games this season. I've not seen you looking so disappointed after many games this season. How do you feel?
Oh no, I'm bitterly disappointed. Not with the players or the effort or anything. Just I think just the way we finished off and really 3 goals in 35, 40, 3 or 4 minutes. 2 of them were just bad errors, I suppose, in judgment. And then when you look at the second half, we actually had 3 chances in exactly the same time. We didn't put any away, and I actually sort of feel that we probably created some good chances to win the game as well. But I'm just really disappointed, for the players and the coaching staff, because we've worked extremely hard here, and and to go down to the final wire at home and not pick up points and go through the top 4 is massively disappointing.
You mentioned the goals came very quickly. Nothing much had happened in front of goal up to that point, and suddenly it all just exploded. Was there a reason for that?
No, look. Well, as I said, I think that when you look at the first goal, the set piece, that was a rebound. It's come off somebody and bounced back into the play off our clearance, and that's just an unlucky goal. That's an unlucky event for us. And the boy struck it well, but the second goal was a mistake. The third goal was a mistake. And we've made 2 fatal mistakes in a short period of time. We actually set up. We actually got to the 20-minute mark, and we played, really the way we wanted to play. We set out to be a lot more compact and not allow them to create early opportunities that cost us, say, last week at Palm Beach. So I was actually at the 20-minute mark really comfortable. But I've got to say, in only 700 games as a coach, I don't think I've seen from junior football to senior football 3 or 4 goals that quick in those circumstances in such a big game.
You changed things round and it seemed to pay off. Certainly there were chances in the second half. You had to go for it. Was there anything particular behind that, or was it just keep pushing more and more men forward?
No, just look. I think we, the boys know how to play that way. So there's one thing that the boys have learnt here is we've learnt how to play 3 particular styles and 3 structures, and that's another thing that I can sit there and say we've done quite well with the boys, because we can adapt and we change things quickly, and they did. And we were just at the end of the day, we just didn't put the ball away. And I still sitting here now go, that's cost us in 2 mistakes.
Probably difficult to look at an entire season immediately after the last game, but initially your first thought, will you look back on the season and say, yeah, good progress?
For sure. Oh, look, I think the game at Palm Beach last week just showed, that consistently moving forward, the boys can do, a lot of things. And I think that, to start out 18 months ago, and I look at all these players, and I said to most of them a couple of weeks ago, a lot of them have come to this club and been given their first opportunities, and especially at this level. And a lot of boys have come from other clubs and they haven't got those opportunities at other clubs and at other levels as well. And I think that, we've developed and we've competed with the top teams. And, when we've got, 2 strikers up there in the top 2 or top 3 in the goal scoring, we're in the top 2 or 3 in the goal scoring for the league. You put our under 20s into that as well. I think we've probably scored more goals than anyone, if not we're in the top 2. To do that in 18 months with very, very limited resources and a budget, I think I think we've done extremely well. I'm very proud of what we've achieved here. I'm very proud of the boys, and their efforts have all been absolutely first class.
Terry, thanks very much for that. Matt, it was a bit of a battle out there by the looks of it. How does that rate compare to other games this season?
Yeah, certainly, especially on a small field like ours, we tend to scrap our way through games. But today I thought we showed a lot of spirit and fight. We were certainly always in the game despite the margin at most times being 2 goals or more. So I reckon it's a credit to the boys. It pretty much sums up our season in a way of just constantly going at it, pressing the ball, and just defying the odds when a lot of people thought we were one of the lower ranked teams. We certainly put on a good fight, and for most of the season we were capable of doing anything. We were top of the table at one stage of the season, and we were just a bit unlucky in a lot of games, as seen today with a few of the goals. Just unlucky, a couple of slips here and there. And in the end of the day, it costs us, but all in all, I'm pretty proud with the boys and how we've gone this season.
Personally, do you enjoy it?
Yeah, very much. I mean, the past 2 years, even back when I was playing Div 2, Terry, I came to this club not with much of a reputation or anything. Terry took me on, Terry put me on the field and gave me the opportunity to play at the top level, and for that I appreciate everything he's done. So all in all, I've really enjoyed the season. Been a bit unlucky at the end, but yeah, very good season.
Matt, well said. Thank you very much. Terry, thank you for your help all throughout the season.
Shay, 4-2, you must be happy with that.
Yeah, wrapped, it puts us into the top four, so and the boys really turned up tonight. I was a little bit worried because it's tough coming in and getting a good result. They're really strong at home, so yeah, really happy.
And 3 goals midway through the second half. How did that change your half-time talk?
Look, we said to the guys not to settle, and don't let them come back into the game, and I think we did that. I think they had a couple of good chances, but we held pretty solid. We sort of bombed forward a little bit too much towards the end for my liking. We'd like the boys to be a bit more compact, but they sort of went chasing a few more goals. And look, I'm just really happy with the performance.
Yep. And what are your general thoughts on the game? Did you think the scoreline was fair to both teams?
Yeah, look, I thought we created good chances. I thought Royce was I was down the other end, so I didn't really see clearly, but it looked like he put a header pretty close. Had that gone in, it might have been a bit nervy for us at the end, but we also had one cleared off the line, by Corey. It was an amazing save. I still don't know how he did it, but that might have made the end of the game a bit easier for us. But at the end of the day, good result.
And going into the finals, will you change much in the team? Any structural changes or team changes?
Look, nothing. The problem I've got at the moment is I've got so many players that are pushing for a spot, and it's probably why we're doing so well is because there's a good competition in the team vying for spots. So a lot of people say that's a good problem to have, but it's not really, because I'm disappointing someone each week. But look, for me, the starting 11 did the job today. I'll just make sure everyone comes through with injuries and stuff, and make sure everyone's fine and 100%, and we'll start again next week.
So you're in the finals of the NPL, and you're also in the FFA Cup still.
Yeah, it's been a big year for us, and it's been tough, for the guys. There's been a lot of midweek games, and we've had the travel and that sort of stuff to deal with, and it's probably hurt us a little bit results-wise, but we seem to be getting stronger and hit some good form at the right time of the year.
Well, thank you very much, Shay. You must be happy with the performance, good performance tonight, and wish you luck in the finals.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.